What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Civilization 5 Random AI Only Battle, episode 10. I feel like I'm saying the number in each one and getting it like one off, like maybe I'm one behind or one ahead. I think it's 10. Probably 10. I'll check while we while we wait for this turn to get going. But it's exciting, I think. People still enjoying it. That's good. It looks that way anyway. We're still getting people watching. That's good. I never know. The TSL stuff is obviously very popular, and we'll go back to that in the next one. So don't worry, we're nearly there. If this isn't your thing. But I'm assuming if you're watching this, you know, if you've got to part 10, it probably is. You probably are enjoying it. So there you go. It's kind of the it's kind of a double-edged sword when you do loads of episodes of the same thing, right? Episode 1 normally is more popular, but then it sort of fades away. But and then you sort of wait, and you just have to wait for the next episode 1. But it's okay. It's fine. Seems like everyone's enjoying this. I am. It's been a really crazy game. It's made me want to play, to be honest, which I might do. Keep an eye out. I'll post. Seems like the poll. You guys want a schedule? I'll post some sort of schedule for some streams. I'll do. So I'll be bringing some Let's Plays of Civ back in stream form. So there we go. When? I can't be sure. We've also got the multiplayer game. Again, another advert for that. It starts tomorrow, so sort of second to last chance. You can, of course, I'll promote it again tomorrow. Discord is in the description. If you look in there, there'll be people who can guide you, and I'm in there a lot as well. So yeah, someone will help you find the right place if you're interested in just playing with some other people. I think we've got a couple of players at the moment. I'm not sure everyone can do the first week, but we've got a few players around. So that should be fun. And you can go in there. If you get in there early, you can guarantee a Civ as well. I haven't picked. I'll pick last because I don't mind. So but yeah, if you want to go, you know, reserve a Civ for yourself, that's absolutely fine. I haven't picked the map mode or anything yet. We'll work that out as well. But there we go. Japan makes some peace deals, but I believe Japan is gone now. Yep. So that's not as useful for them. Not super useful. It feels like the turns are going a lot slower all of a sudden. It feels like we've fallen off a bit of a cliff. Not just the turns, but it took ages to open. So that's why I think that. Zulu with another city towards the Incans. There is really not much space left to settle now. It's pretty much all gone. I don't know who's I don't know how the victory types will play into it, because all of them are on, which was an accident, but people said they didn't mind that. See, Attila is the closest to domination. He's got 5 capitals out of, I think there was, I want to say 20, but I think it's 19, because I might be one of the 20. I mean, hang on, like 4, 8, hang on, 4. Obviously, I don't have a capital. I don't know how that affects it, but 4, 16, there was 19, yes. They have 5, so they have over a quarter, but a long way to go. Obviously, no one's done this yet. I say that, maybe someone has, but no one's done any of those. You only need 11 delegates to win World Leader Proposal. Oh, to win World Leader Proposal. I don't... Actually, no, that is the one to win, isn't it? That is... Yeah, that is the one that lets you win. I was getting confused. I was getting confused with host. 11. I mean, the Huns, again, just under halfway. Imagine if they won a diplomatic victory after conquering half the civs on the map. That would be quite funny. We'll see. Of course, we saw the fall of Korea, which means there's now peace on this continent, because Korea's gone. Not that Korea was like a menace and there was no peace before they were taken out. We'll see what happens to the Inca here. I imagine the Zulu might target them, but we'll see. But yeah, this continent's peaceful for now. The Huns were fighting Mongolia, but I think that's gonna... This time I think Mongolia will just about defend themselves. That battleship is going to do some damage though, because Mongolia's units are way behind. They're still on Galeases. So they won't have fun against that battleship, that's for sure. Egypt's just slowly getting better and better, and the same for Babylon, to be fair. They've both sort of grown very naturally, just conquering cities one at a time. Very organic sort of growth for them, whereas Rome are just a mess. But they did take so much off the Ottomans, so they're still going to be a very good civ. Especially once they start to integrate all these cities properly into their empire. You know, if they unpuppet some of them, start to get them populations growing again. Yeah, Rome has a lot. It's just spread out all over the place. If they can get it all working, that will be good for them. It's actually very peaceful. I don't think there's any border wars at the moment. With Japan gone, I'm sure there's someone between these guys fighting each other. There always is. I think Babylon might be fighting Mongolia actually, but there's not much. There's no cities being sieged out at the moment. Germany's still grabbing these islands. I'm not sure how long the Huns will allow them to keep them, but there you go. They're doing their bit. Grabbing some territory. Which is all good. I mean, it all counts, right? If you can keep it till the end. This is 3 extra cities in the cities category in the info addicts, which could be a couple of places. It's all important. You know, that could make the difference between 3rd, 4th, 2nd. I don't really know who is 2nd. I think Rome and the Zulu sort of had it divided last time, but I guess Germany, Egypt and Babylon are all contenders now. Maybe India and the Inca are then a little bit lower down, and then Mongolia's probably last place out of everyone left. Yeah, that would be my guess. Babylon, you're taking a long time here. Hopefully we get something soon. I mean, it will probably slow down. Turn 300 is the usual point when it slows down. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully we get something at some point. Dun, dun, dun. Alright then. Bonn. What a city name, Bonn. There we go. Next turn. Why does Germany still have galleasses? Get better boats, come on. Do you want a chance or not? Even India has battleships. I mean, I don't know who's doing... I guess India has less cities and they're all really big. Maybe that obviously makes techs a lot cheaper. Maybe that's playing into their favour quite a bit. I'm tempted to do... I was talking about the multiplayer game. I'm tempted to play as India and just have like 1 city and just grow it to like mega size. See if I can do it. That'd be quite fun. Not sure that would quite give me much an advantage against all the other aggressive human players. But there we go. Zulu's turn. There must be some war going on. Is there any? Denounce, denounce, denounce. At war. Japan is dead. The Ottomans are also dead for that one. So, Zulu v Mongolia. Babylon's at war with Germany. Wait, what? Oh. Well, not anymore. They just peaced out and... they hardly even fought, and somehow Germany just took a 28 population city in the peace deal. Oh no, Babylon. That hurts. Well, I put Egypt above Babylon in my rankings now. Oh my goodness. That's so bad. That is terrible from Babylon. They were under no threat anywhere. What was the numbers like? Was it the number that scared you? Like, what? Why have they done this? Germany has 476,000. Babylon has 293, which is, you know, reasonable difference. 179,000 difference between them. 180,000, I think, actually. But really, they weren't even attacking you. Ah. The Incas, yeah, there you go. The Incas just like, well, if it's going for free, maybe I can get the same thing. There you go. Maybe we'll see them peace out for some of Babylon's cities. But there we go. Babylon versus Egypt. I don't think they've fought this entire time, which is quite impressive because they have a huge border now. But yeah, now they are going to go head to head. I'll have a look at the info addicts again. I didn't see where Egypt was on that list. Egypt, 362,000, so less than Germany, but closer, so probably more of an issue for Babylon. So we'll see how this goes, but it's a long border. The AI can struggle with lengthier borders. You know, which city to attack. Babylon's troops are mainly in the north. Egypt's a town here towards Babylon. That would be my one big concern for them. With the help of the Inca. I don't know, could anyone else make this a bit uncomfortable? I don't think Mongolia could do much. Maybe they could get 1 city if everyone else was winning a lot. But I think Rome could maybe... yeah, Rome could maybe pose a threat, I guess, if they were to join in. But they seem... I think they're sort of rebuilding stuff after attacking the Ottomans. But there we go, Egypt. It's their first, not first turn, I think that was Babylon's response to Egypt's first attack. Egypt has planes, Babylon does not. We saw that have a big influence on our Huns' Korea war. Korea having no planes, the Huns being able to hit cities that were really far away. So that might play into Egypt's hands here. The Inca actually did. I saw this and I didn't take note of it. The Incans did have some boats here, but they seem to have spread out and are probably going to struggle now. But they are there. They are trying. Egypt, yeah, just doing some damage, moving around a little bit. Nothing hectic that turn. I thought they might just, you know, bomb Babylon down to the ground, but no. Taking their time, which is fine. No pressure on them. It would be big if Egypt, like, I doubt they'd get everything, but if they somehow did, you know, just, you know, when you get in a roll and you just keep going one city at a time, if they took everything, they would be huge. Like, they would definitely be, that this side of the, you know, this is the weird shaped continent, isn't it? Like, this part that Germany has is a lot thinner than this part overall, I think. So if Egypt had all of it, they would probably be bigger than Germany and more consolidated than Rome, so you could give them an advantage in that fight, maybe. It's up to you. It is definitely slowed down. We've done like 50 turns an episode until now. We've done like 5 today. It's slowed down so much. It must just happen. It kicks in. It always kicks in when you reload. Like, maybe I need like a... If I only had the ability to record all the episodes in one day and then post them for like a month and then not come back. Maybe that's the future. We just have to figure it out how to get there. Egypt's turn again. Big one for them. Let's see how this goes. See where are they going to focus on a city? They're sort of sending some stuff to this city, but most of their stuff remains here. Weirdly enough, Mongolia, there's still some border fighting. Incan units just kind of distracting Babylon, I guess. But yeah, I mean, losing a 28 population city, I mean, that's great for Germany. They got it for free. I believe that's bigger than, maybe, yeah, it is. It is bigger than any city they have. Berlin's only at 21. So that's quite impressive. Well, well done on that one. Babylon is the Civ. What are they doing? Why is their turn taking so long? Maybe they're trying to do like some weird peace deals. I don't know. It seems to be them in particular who's taking a long time. Although I say that, Mongolia's now taking a long time too. Can't win. Everyone's going to take forever. Next turn. Inca. What are you going to do? Their turn was nice and quick. That's what we like. Here we go, Egypt. Is this the turn you start some sort of siege on someone? I don't know what Korea's city defenses was. I don't know. Is 120 a lot higher, maybe? I don't know. Hindsight. No. I mean, I could just watch the last episode, but you know what I mean. Either way, Egypt does begin sieging this city, so it doesn't matter regardless. So yeah, they should get this. They took about a quarter of its health away in one turn. They have artillery here. Obviously, the planes will contribute as well. They actually have some boats. I don't think they've sent those yet. If they sent some of these battleships around, that could cause some more problems along the coast. But they have not done that yet. Why are the Ottomans still going? Also, where did that German settlers that they're not set? Why are you not settling? Just go. Put it down. It's been stood here for a while, and I don't know how they got hurt either. I'm guessing. Oh, maybe this privateer. I'm still safe. Actually, I think I'm permanently safe here because of the ice. That's okay then. It's all good then. Just seeing who's exploring the Arctic. Egypt, the Caravel, Rome's privateers. Babylon have a privateer up here and some more over here. The Hunt. There are some very isolated units on this map. This one probably one of the most in terms of the nearest next person. Although this this is a short distance, but then this is a huge distance. How much open sea there is here. Huge chunk of the map. This one here is very full of boats. This is, if you're going to get lost in this area. The Zulu will probably find you. then out here's you're a bit brave, like this Indian unit, you're brave. A bit for Egypt, very brave unit. Well, this is a huge portion of the sea. Very empty portion of the sea. No one's in the middle. Zulu, this caravel, braving the crossing. Egypt all the way down here, very far away again from other units. There you go. That's the fun thing for the day. Which unit is the most isolated in the world? But yeah, that's definitely the biggest sea. The one east of Germany, and then crossing all. There's so much empty. Look, there's no units on the screen here. Okay, ignore that worker. There we go, none on the screen. Yeah, between Germany and the Zulu, that is a huge area. It's not so bad in the north. They're a bit closer. There it is. Okay, I thought it would come. I had a feeling. Rome joins in, and yeah, Babylon's not prepared for this at all. So we'll see how this turns things. Rome has a lot of planes as well. Could get quite messy quite quickly. This is still the same turn. Something has definitely happened. It must just hit a point, I guess, where it gets very, very slow, and we must have hit that point. But it's okay. We'll get through it today, and we'll see if it continues to be like, if it becomes like unbearable. That's when we'll do the, I'll skip to when good stuff does happen, as we've been doing recently. That seems to be the best method. Here we go, big turn, potentially, for Babylon. We'll see how much can Rome, how does Rome's intervention change things. But Egypt's turn first. Can they get the city of Nippur here in the south? Sure, probably not this turn, but you never know. Oh, one of their artillery's died though. Okay, now they're moving in with more stuff. But they didn't do any siege damage. There are these Babylonian walls, which I think will make it a bit stronger, but I don't think it's not game. I mean, I say not game changing. There's 30 more defense in. They're all hundreds and 20s. Some of these are a bit lower without the walls, but these ones are 120s compared to 60, 88. Even Thebes is only at 96, so definitely gives Babylon at least some advantage. But yeah, Rome certainly making more progress towards Turfan in the north there. Straight away, they can also come from the west as well, but with not as many units. They'll also have to protect this land as well. Be careful. Zulu completes the Prora. Looks like we might see another Hun-Zulu war pretty soon as well. Just looking from this build-up. Potentially. This is not the place to do it, by the way. Like, fight some... Down here is going to be much easier now than up here. That's for sure. Mongolia's turn. They're still, yeah, they held off. They held the Huns off after they got their city back, and they actually just peaced out with Babylon. They didn't want any more of that, even if this was their best time. They've got some help now. They were like, nope, we're getting out of this. Fair enough. We can respect that. Alright, next turn. Turn 3. Oh, India's about to attack someone, aren't they? Would it be Rome? I don't know. Are they brave enough to do that? I don't know. Some of these civs are huge and the militaries are not big enough, which is really weird because in TSL games we don't get that. You get the opposite. You get them full of units. Like every tile full of units. Here, India, I don't think, even if Rome had no units and just used like city bombardments, I think Rome would still, India wouldn't be strong enough to take all the Roman cities, if that makes sense, because there's just so many cities, not enough units. But it is weird. India's 7th. There's no way they attack Rome, who are sat not comfortably, but just by 1,000 in 2nd, or 2,000 there. Apparently there's 18,000 Japanese soldiers left. I don't know where they are. If you spot them, well done. India completes the Eiffel Tower. I'm going to try to find this unit now. Hunting it down. Egypt is making more progress towards this southern city, which by the look of it, give them a lot of tiles. I'm guessing they'll get sort of up to here, which is pretty good. And then of course the Inca pieced out. They didn't take anything though, but Rome is also making big progress in the north, so bear that in mind. And these cities will probably go quite quick because they're much lower defense than these ones, So you might see Rome with all of this, and then finally they might connect this part to this part. Just small beginnings. Here you go, most technologies list coming up. The Huns lead the way, then Germany and Rome one behind each, then India and Egypt another one behind, then another one to Babylon, 2 more after that for the Inca, then it's the Zulu. Mongolia's here, and then these 2 are just, their units are obviously around somewhere, but not really. But there we go. Where is this Hun settler going? Okay. Also, Egypt probably should be worried about the Huns. Like, if they have enough boats to come over here and take the coast. So be careful. But that will be it for this episode. So as always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe as well if you are new to the channel. And I'll see you in the next one.